Hey, how's it going, guys? Struggle here. I'm doing this video about Instacart. I'm hearing a lot of stuff about it, bad things. Not really too many good things about it. But anyway, after a while of me hearing stuff about it, went on ahead and decided to download the app and give it a shot to be an Instacart shopper. So um, the things about it is, I'll say the good things about it is that you can get paid the same day. Not, not all of your earnings. So, for example, if you make $200 that day, you won't be able to get the $200 a day because of the tips. The tips it takes a while for it to clear. So yeah, but I mean, as far as like you can get some of it the same day, but that's still good. Anyway, it's still good. Um, there's no set time. I mean, you can keep working until the stores closes. So due to the COVID thing, a lot of stores close early, but they're starting to stay open later. I know some stores are like Kroger. I think HEB. I went to one. HEB said that they normally close at 12. I believe it's certain locations, but that's a good thing. So later on, you'll be able to get more money because the stores stay open later. The one thing, well, several things I experienced that I didn't like at all was the bot situation that's happening right now. It's true when you first start that Instacart will send the new hires more batches, so that of course it gives you a better opportunity to make more money that day. And then I don't know how many batches or how many days you'll have until you're not a new hire, supposedly. But if you're a new hire, then they're gonna send you a lot of batches, so you can easily make $150 a day, no problem. So yeah. But the bots thing, so basically what the bots is, I'm pretty sure you guys watch other videos about the bots. If not, then here it is. Okay, this is how the bots operate. This is how it functions. The bots, all it does, the bots is more than one, but the bot's job is to solely take large batches right away. You know what I mean? You won't have a chance with the bot. Trust me, you don't have a chance. I don't care how fast you are, how many times you play Pac-Man. You're not winning. That's 100% failure in that point. All thing you can do is take the batches you can, and then just run with it. But yeah, the batches, they just take the high paying jobs. Of course, the people who use these batches, the bots, they have it configured to where they can take a certain amount of batches they want, based off pay. So if one guy has a bot right now and he's like, you know what, I'm only taking batches at $60 and up. There you go. So anytime a batch pops up, is $60 and up, he automatically has first dibs on it. So that happens a lot. I know the question comes to play, well, how are these batches leaving before I can even, grab them? That's because those are bots that's working. So you can't do anything about that. Instacart, even I had, put in my opinions about it, and and things like that, and what they should do about it. Now the question is Instacart gonna actually resolve the issue? I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. At the end of the day, as long as these orders are getting done, why should they care? Let's be realistic. Like if that was you or me, I understand it to a certain extent, but at the same time, like, well, the batch is getting done. Like, yeah, or anybody credit card or debit card information getting stolen, their ID getting stolen. Well, no, that hasn't happened. I'm like, hey, we'll get to it when we get to it. That's pretty much how that works in this corporate world. So, guys, there's only so much you can do about it unless you get about yourself. I'll be honest with you. If I get one, I get one myself. I'll use it right now, seriously, because I've seen how much these people be making in a week, and that's a life changer for sure. But anyway, there's also a lot of scams going on, so don't be so quick to get a bot, and you're gonna end up getting scammed out of your money. So you gotta be very careful with that, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with strangers and money. And that's not always, but for the most part, they can be a terrible situation. So you don't want to put yourself in that situation. I mean, if anything, find someone who's a computer programmer and, get with them about that. But other than that, it's bots. You can't do nothing about it, guys. I know some people say, oh, it's best to start early in the morning. That's true. That helps a little bit. But at the end of the day, you just really have to just, stay on it. You have to stay on it. And, and it's about the low paying batches. At the end of the day, don't do them. I know your situation, like, oh, I need the money. Do you really need $9? Do you really need to work 2 hours for $9? Think about this, guys. Like, the way we can help this situation is about not doing these trash batches. I mean, I see them every day. I even screenshotted several of them. The one I seen so far that was the most ridiculous was the one. It was a 65 piece batch, and the guy wanted to give out $12 for it. I'm like, bro, you're gonna be in the store for almost 2 hours, if not 2 hours, and then you have to drive there, and then you have to drive to that person's location. $12, don't do it. So I mean, a lot of people say, I watch a lot of these videos, and a lot of people say the same thing. Just don't accept the small batches. What's going to happen is, and I seen this happen yesterday when I was doing a couple runs. One guy had a ridiculous batch. He wanted like 60. No, it was 56 piece. It was a 56 piece batch. The guy was dishing out $12. I'm like, and then he was on my end of the app. It showed that he was 14 miles away from me. So I don't even know where he's at or whatever. You really don't have enough time to figure all that out because the batches go by so quick. But that batch ain't going nowhere. So I'm just saying, for example, not the low paying one, but the high paying ones. So $12. I'm like, yeah, right. Good luck getting that done. So I'm seeing all the $10, $11, $9 batches getting swooped up real quick, and that one guy batch is just floating there. So I noticed as I kept refreshing the screen, he started adding a couple more bucks to his batch. So it went from $12 to $14, and I think it lingered right there. For the people who's not a shopper and who's just a customer, guys, keep this in mind. Like, stop being cheap. Stop trying to, get over on your workers, the people who these contractors who do your job. I mean, we'll go shopping for you, man. Because at the end of the day, that's important. I mean, true, it's not always about money, but it's about money. It's like, I mean, you want. For us, it's about money. For you guys, it's about quality. You know what I mean? Convenience. So you need to pay for that. It's that simple. Look, if I'm gonna have someone go to the store for me, pick up all the groceries I need, drive to my house and deliver it at my front door, and I'm gonna give them $9 for that, and the guy's been working for like an hour and a half for me, $9? $9. You're not even including the time he had to drive there, get to the store. He's gonna be in the store for about an hour, then you gotta drive to your location. So it gives and takes. Sometimes you luck up, you get a store that's 5 minutes away from you, and then the person literally stays across the street. They have to be several times, which is awesome. That's the American dream. That's every Instacart's shopper's goal, is for the guy to literally be across the street, for me to be always 5 or 10 minutes away from any store. But it doesn't always work out that way. But hey, sometimes it's a plus in my books. That's icing on the cake. But you people have to stop doing that, because at the end of the day, say, what is it? You get what you pay for. So if you get a $9 batch, you got like 40 something. Best believe if someone does take that batch, you're gonna have some issues. The person's already pissed off. First of all, because they're mad at themselves that took the batch, and number two, they're mad at you because you put that cheap batch out there for no particular reason. Guys, we're not asking for $50, $60 batches every time you place an order, but be realistic. Be realistic. Understand people is using their time to service you, and you're lowballing them. You want the best quality. That your money is not buying that. You want the best quality for a dollar store price. Where does that make sense? And then you're gonna have issues of, make sure my bananas are fresh. They're not gonna be fresh. They're gonna be beat up. The guy probably dropped them a couple times. You're gonna get a lot of items that probably was there, but they're gonna reject it because some fact that, it was out of stock. Clearly it was there, but guess what? That guy's trying to get through with your order as soon as possible because it's really a waste of his time. They can barely buy him lunch. $9, $10, $12. Theoretically, this is what Instacart should do. Any batches 10 and under, $12. Any batches 20 and under, $18, $16, whatever. Any batches 30 and under, we're talking $25. And this is just the base pay. We're not even talking about the tips. Tips are still necessary. But at the same time, if it doesn't work out on the tip end, it's like, hey, whatever. You're working with us. So we get some leeway. We get a little cushion. But if you're dragging us through the mud every single time you push an order out, it's like, what the heck? And then time goes by, and so many batches you can pass up to where it's like, a whole hour and a half, a whole 2 hours went by, I didn't get anything. So you don't want to put people in that situation. It's like you want somebody to come do their job with confidence, with high performance, with efficiency, and be grateful at the same time. But if you got someone who's like pissed off and this and that, and it's like, man, they gonna probably start your order. They'll cancel right in the middle of, right in the middle of them at the store. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just leave it here. And they just, whatever, they cancel and go about their business. So at the end of the day, that's how it should be set. Batches 10 and under, $12. Batches 20 and under, $18. Batches 30 and under, 25, and then we go from there. That's just a base pay. We're not even including the tips. The tips are still important. But from that point, that would be great. A couple extra bucks. Wow. It's amazing because, it works out that way. It has to make sense. But at the end of the day, I literally sit around for, not all the time, but there'll be times with an hour, maybe 2 hours, I'm passing up batches because all I see is $9, $10, $12, and these guys want the world from us. And most of the time, you got to travel across town, to get them done. It's like, it's not even worth it. So me personally, I don't accept anything under $20. Maybe like every now and then, if it's something for like $19.50, $19.99, okay, I'll take that one. Of course, if it's close by. But for the most part, nothing under $20, and it really depends on what it is at that point. You know what I mean? I look at the batch number, I look at the miles. You know what I mean? And honestly, I really don't care to do double batches. I really don't care for that. I really do single batches all day, every day. But at the same time, I took on a double batch, a couple, and it was worth it. $40, $45, that's great. That is great. I am okay with that. Now, granted, some of them are far away, but hey, if everything worked out in your favor, it'd be a perfect world, right? But it doesn't work out that way. You gotta take the good with the bad. Overall, it was worth it. 2 batches, $45. I seen one, it was $60 for a double batch. I missed out on that one. But make it make sense. And what I'm seeing now, I see a lot of batches they started doing that today, which I wouldn't surprise. They did more of it today. 2 batches for $12, 2 batches for $11, 2 batches for $9. I'm like, no, kill yourself, no. So watch out for that, guys. Don't be to the point to where you're desperate because you're gonna put yourself in a deeper hole. You're gonna waste gas. You're not gonna make any money. All you're doing is spinning your wheels. So at the end of the day, if you want a better payout, don't do the trash batches. It's that simple. At the end of the day, these customers need their groceries, and if they can't get them done, guess what? They're gonna be put on the end of the list, and they gotta wait weeks. I looked this up like, wow, I didn't know they had to wait a week or two to get that order fulfilled. Yeah, because they have a certain amount of time to get it fulfilled. Like they have a certain amount of time for someone to take the order, the batch. If they don't get someone to take it within that time, they get pushed back to the end of the line. So at the end of the day, it's like, don't take them. All they're gonna do is like, you know what, I'm trying to get my groceries done. So they know how to solve their problem. Pay a little bit more. We're not trying to get rich. Oh, I'm trying to make $10,000 a week. No, we just want to make a nice amount. You know what I mean? Where it's worth our time. Because this job is great. You definitely can make a lot of revenue doing this job just by itself. Me, this is something I do on the side. A full-time job, but I still take advantage. I still treat this as a full-time job. When I leave my job, I go straight to Instacart. Matter of fact, I do Instacart on the average. I do it 7 days a week. I just started. I've probably been doing it like a little bit over a month, but for the most part, I'm doing it 7 days a week. Sometimes I take 2 days off or whatever, but you have that leniency to do that, and you still have the opportunity to make a nice check every week. I don't pull anything out. I literally wait until pay period, which is Wednesday. That's when it hits my account. And then I go from there because do I really need $20, $40? I mean, yeah, I'm okay. My tank's full. I don't rely on this 100%, but like I said, I don't touch it until it's time to get paid. And when they do get paid, it's like, well, what do I have to take care of? And whatever, that's a different story. But I don't reach for my money at all. I just wait until I get paid every Wednesday. No biggie. Big deal, gets paid twice a week. Loving it. But at the end of the day, guys, for you people who's a full Instagram shopper, do not take these small batches. They keep telling you guys that, but yeah, you keep snatching them up. You're not gonna resolve the problem. We have to work together. That's all it is. Oh, I can do this batch at $9. No, you cannot. Because at the end of the day, you went through an hour regardless. You got paid a $9. $12 an hour regardless. Most likely more than that, because guess what? You got to find the item. The guys got to go in the back and go get it. You look for it yourself, which is going to hold up a good 10, 15 minutes. It's about all the little obstacles that comes into play. And at the end of the day, when you get to that doorstep, you're like, wow, I did all this for $9 an hour. Yes, guess what? You played yourself. I've been there too. I put myself in a messed up situation, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? It is what it is. I'd rather reject them $9, $10, $15 batches or whatever, and then wait on that good one, that $25, $30 something batch. Now, granted, I'm not waiting on $30 batches. If it's in the mid-20s or whatever, everybody has their own price range. Mine is different. I'm not doing anything under, like I said, $20. And it really depends on what it is that batch consists of with that $20 price range. But overall, I'm passing up batches all day. I don't care, because at the end of the day, if I really take that one batch, it's going to take me 2 hours in total, and it's going to pay me triple times the amount that you would have got doing a $12 batch. It's like, bro, I drive an SUV, man. A lifted SUV at that. I know that, oh, you're doing it, hey, whatever, it is what it is. I'm working it out later on, getting something that's more fuel efficient. But at the end of the day, it works for me. I make sure I make enough to automatically fill my tank up, and I have money left over in my pocket. So it's good. I understand my banner. I can't go to Galveston, or I can't go to whatever. And I understand that. So I'm tightening it up on a daily basis. But other than that, stop taking these little cheap little batches. All they're going to do is they're going to get desperate. They're going to get anxious. And guess what? Well, let me go get this batch done, because no one's taking it. It's been sitting up here for 5-10 minutes. Let me give them some more money. And that's what they're going to do, because I seen it happen yesterday. Just let it sit there. Let it sit there, guys. I promise you, it's going to pay off. Patience is a virtue. Understand that. That is a priceless value right there. Patience. Patience will definitely pay off every single time when it comes down to this. Now, your speed and stuff like that is different when it comes down to you doing your batches, but waiting is going to pay off. Trust me. Stop taking these little bum batches. The customer's going to either get kicked to the back of the line, or they're going to step their game up financially when it comes down to paying out with these batches. So that's as simple as that. The bots is going to be there. Instacart, they're not obligated to resolve the issue. Either deal on the situation is with this, either get your bot, or you do what I say. You know what I mean? You make sure you get the batches that you think that's worthy of your time, and then you go from there. At the end of the day, people who are using these bots, I believe it's a limited amount of time to where they're going to be shining. After that, the rug's going to be pulled from under their feet. Not swept, pulled from under their feet. Then they're going to be out of a great opportunity. Instacart. Of course, you have other little apps like that. I think it's one more shipped or whatever. I'm pretty sure they're not doing as well as Instacart, because I probably only seen like a handful of shipped workers at grocery stores. I've been to a lot of grocery stores, a lot of them. So, but it's still good to have. I'll get it. I mean, I would recommend you to try them out also. Why not? But they have bots also. Please believe. But yeah, so this video went on a little bit longer than what I thought, but I'm just trying to give you guys tips and trips. Oh, another thing, tips and tricks. Another thing, get the insulated bags. We got insulated bags right here. You see all that? Yeah. So stay cool. I got mine on. Here's a name. Yeah, I have two of them, so definitely comes in handy. Keeps the food cool. I haven't really had any hot items. I mean, you don't have to worry about hot items, but it's mostly to keep the food cold, because not too many people ordering like hot stuff. I mean, they're not. So yeah, I got 2 bags. I got it from Amazon. I think it was like, $30. It got them $60 in total. So check out Amazon. Literally bought the last 2 bags, but I've been doing this for like almost a month already, so I know they already restocked. But yeah, get that. Get your insulated bags, and that helps stay organized. I have nothing against double batches, but it has to be worth my time. And honestly, a lot of double batches have been coming out. It's been $12, $15, and that's not even the price of one, and let alone you're doing 2 of them. So guys, be mindful of what's going on. At the end of the day, don't be such in a hurry. Don't be so desperate to the where you're taking advantage of yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. At the end of the day, don't take the small batches. Wait them out. The customer's either going to get kicked to the end of the line, or they're gonna increase the pay. So wait for it. At the end of the day, don't worry about it. Just keep scrolling until you get what you think is worth it. And these long trips, you guys, I mean, I take them too, but it works out. You know what I mean? It works out, and just go with it. Because sorry to tell you this, but you're not always gonna be able to work on your side of town, and you're gonna be making a lot of money. Sometimes you gotta go downtown. You gotta go to the other side of town. This is how it is. So take the good, the bad, And but it's definitely a great opportunity right now. I know it's real bad. You just gotta do the best you can. At the end of the day, don't rely off of one source. Like I said, I already have a full-time job, but I'm doing this on the side because I want to make extra money. So at the same time, take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. You know, get you another gig. If you already have another gig, you should be okay. And just work with it, man. It's gonna get better. I really believe it's gonna get better at some point in time. Yeah, it's gonna get real better at some point in time. But you just gotta stick it out. You know how it is. It's a you know, it's like the stock market. You know, the gradually goes up, down. You know how the stock market is. It's pretty crazy, but it's also an opportunity for you to make good money. So you guys just tough it out. Honestly, I'll tell you, despite all the stuff that's going on with Instacart, still rock with them. Just have something else going on. Like I said, this is not my main gig, but at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with making more money. I love it. You know, I want to be financially stable. I'm working on that right now. But yeah, I would have the AC on, but my AC is loud. This thing blows like a damn, you know, like a tractor. You know, the video quality, the audio would have sucked real bad. But yeah, so yeah, guys, like I say,